I'm sure you've heard about all the craze about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin specifically. It's even started to gain the attention of some of the wealthiest individuals in the world and some of the wealthiest corporations in the world. You don't attract billions and billions of dollars from some of the wealthiest and Fortune 500 companies with it being a joke. A lot of people out here still think that cryptocurrencies is a fad that's going to disappear. It's not. Once the heavy hitters get in play, it doesn't just disappear overnight. I can promise you that. And for ones that are saying that crypto is a fad, they're probably the same ones saying that the internet was a fad. And as you can see, we're sitting here on the internet talking to one another. So when I first heard about crypto, I really had no idea what it was. I just saw it as an opportunity and started putting money into it. A lot of the people around me that I trust started putting their money into crypto, told me about it. I started putting my money into crypto. I did a little bit of research before putting some money in, but then I just continued to put more money and more money because I was making money and I wanted to put more money and make more money. And I got to a point where like, I put so much money in, I had to understand what cryptocurrencies was. So I dove in and did a bunch of research. I've watched hundreds and hundreds of hours of videos on YouTube, read countless documents to learn what crypto is, the different types of coins, everything in between. So my hope with this video is to tell you more about cryptocurrencies so you can understand it and so you can start making money with it. Now, as I try to help you put more money into your pocket, if you could smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, it would be greatly appreciated. So just to put into perspective why I decided to get into cryptocurrencies, this is the total market capitalization market of cryptocurrencies, which means this is how much money in total is in cryptocurrencies. As you can see way back here, in 2013, there was about $1 billion in cryptocurrencies. And then 2016, there was 13 billion. And then 2017, which is when everything crashed the first time around, there was about 700 to 800 billion dollars in cryptocurrencies. This is when I first got into it. And then it crashed all the way down to about 127 billion. So I had like it lost about 70%. So in 2018, I only put $1,000 in, so I lost like $800 of my $1,000. What happened was it kept going years, I forgot all about it, and a buddy of mine right about here, like last October, November of 2020, he started telling me about it. And as you can see, there's only about $350 billion in crypto right here. And simply 4 to 5 months later, we have almost $2 trillion in play in the stock market right now. So if it goes from 250 billion to 2 trillion, that's an 8x return. And as you know, in real estate, getting a 5, 10, 15, 20% return is good. Getting an 8x, an 800% return is unheard of. So this is why I initially decided to get into cryptocurrency, because I saw the trend and I saw the amount of money that was going to go into play, and I wanted to be a part of it. So just to put it into perspective so you know what it is, you have the stock market and you have cryptocurrency market. Most people think cryptocurrency is just Bitcoin. That's not it. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, just like Apple is a stock. So you got stocks and crypto are the top things, and then the stocks are like the Apples, the Walmarts, the Teslas, all those things. On the crypto side, it's the same thing. You got the Bitcoins, the Ethereums, the Cardanos, the XRPs. So I just want you to understand when I say crypto market, what I'm referring to. So looking here, what I didn't understand at first is why some were valued at $60,000 and some were valued at $1, right? What this means is you got to understand a few things here. Price is the price of one coin. So one coin means one Ethereum. It's like one stock, basically. So the price, you got to know that. The global crypto market cap, which is what we just talked about, this is the global crypto market cap, is how much money is in play in the entire crypto space right now, about $2 trillion. And then volume, I don't really pay attention to that, but that's how much money is traded on a daily basis. And then circulating supply is a very, very big one, is how many coins slash stocks are in play. So if you look at Ethereum, there's 115 million coins. And then if you look at Cardano, there's 31 billion coins. Very, very different number here. The last thing is the market cap of each individual coin. So although there's $2 trillion in the crypto market, there's only 1.1 trillion in Bitcoin, there's only 248 billion in Ethereum, and so on. So when I first started investing into this, I just used to throw a bunch of money at the coins that were the smallest. So the ones that were 1 or 2 or 4 or 6 pennies, because I was like, man, if they get to $1,000, it's going to go crazy, right? Little did I know what had to happen to actually get to $1,000 coin on some of these coins. So why is Ethereum $2,100 and Cardano is $1.30, right? You got to understand this. So Cardano has a $41 billion market cap and 31 billion coins. So if you go to a market cap calculator, the current price of Cardano is $1.31, and the circulating supply is almost 32 billion. So circulating supply, 32 billion, that's 32 million, that's 32 billion. So the total market cap for Cardano is $42 billion. So for this to get to, let's say, $10, watch how much money has to go into this. $320 billion would have to go into this coin to get to a $10 market cap, which right now, 320 billion is about 80 billion more than Ethereum has right now. So if Ethereum and Cardano had the same market cap, roughly, Ethereum would be $2,100 and Cardano would be $10 because the circulating supply of Ethereum is tremendously less than the circulating supply of Cardano. So for those people out here, some people predict Cardano to go to $100 a coin. For that to happen, Cardano alone needs to have $3 trillion in market cap, which is more than double what Bitcoin's market cap is right now. That's not going to happen. So it's all about investing in the right coin at the right time with the right support and the right meaning and the right circulating supply, etc., etc. So for an example, I put money into Theta when it was at $3 to $4 a coin. So I put 20 grand in, it's went to $12. It was at $16 a few days ago. But at $12, that's a 4x. So my 20 grand turned into 80 grand. Let's take a look at T-Fuel. I put money into T-Fuel when T-Fuel was about 7 cents. So if you look at that, that's a 5x return. So my 20 grand turned into $100,000 in about a 30-day period. But the reason behind that is because the circulating supply is not anywhere near the amount of, let's say, Cardano, for example. And if we actually go back to Theta, you'll see that the circulating supply is way less. So the circulating supply of Theta is 1 billion coins. So let's go back to the coin market calculator. If this only needs to be 1 billion coins, that means for Theta to get to, let's say, $50, you only need $50 billion in market cap. That's not that much, because if you go back here, there's a lot of coins that have roughly $50 billion in market cap. So when you're investing in these coins, you got to look at a lot of things. You got to look at the circulating supply. You got to look at the current dollar amount, because that is what determines how high or how many X's a potential coin could go up. Long story short, investing in crypto is somewhat similar to investing in the stock market. They do nothing of the same, but the theories behind it is similar. Think about this. If you bought Amazon when it first released, or if you bought Tesla when it first released, you're sitting on a gold mine right now. That's the same thing with crypto. If you buy the right coin at the right time, you're going to be solid. I have a friend that bought Cardano at 14 cents and he put $1.4 million into it. So he has millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of coins, and they're now worth $1.30 a piece. He made tens of millions of dollars off that one trade. So if you want to get on the wave and you haven't yet invested into cryptocurrencies, or if you don't yet have this app, I use the app called Voyager. So if you want to click the link in the description below and you invest $100 into the Voyager app, they'll actually give you $25 of Bitcoin for free for downloading the app if you use the promo code down below. So let's take it back one more time to why cryptocurrencies. I saw a meme the other day and it said that somebody moved over $20 million of Bitcoin to somebody else in a matter of minutes. If you were to take that same amount of money and move it through the regular banking system that we have now, through like, let's say a wire, or you can't even move that much money across borders without a whole bunch of headaches. But let's just say you're doing a wire from somebody in the US to another person in the US. There's gonna be a lot of hoops that you have to do. At the very least, it's gonna take 24 hours because that's how long a wire takes, but they're probably gonna flag it, ask a whole bunch of questions, why you're moving that sort of money. It's probably gonna add days and days, and you gotta pay wire fees to do that. The thing with Bitcoin is they were able to move that money in about 10 to 15 minutes with less than $100 in fees to move over $20 million. I don't know what you want me to say, like, this is the future. So hopefully that helped clarify a little bit of what cryptocurrencies are, how they work, and how you could potentially invest into them to make money. Now, you may be sitting there asking yourself, well, Austin, like, which one's the best coin? Like, what should I put my money in? If you want my opinion, which again, I'm not, a stockbroker, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not giving you financial advice. These are just my own personal experiences. But if you want to see what I believe in, check out this video here. It tells you which coins I believe in. So like I said, if you want to get involved, use the link below to download the Voyager app. Move $100 and you'll get a $25 of Bitcoin for free. Drop any questions you have below as well. What are you curious about? What coins do you believe in? What do you want to know? While you're down there, make sure you hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can get all this content going forward. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, I appreciate you being here, and we'll see you on the next one.